Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. I'm here on Saturday. I just wanted to throw out a quick sales video, let you know what sold for the past couple days. Of course, on Monday I'll do another video with what sold over the weekend, but let's give a quick little update for what sold over the past Thursday and Friday. The first thing is this Forrest Gump pop figure. Showed this in one of my other haul videos. I picked this up when I was over in California. Now this one had a box that was a little bit damaged. We kind of crushed it in the car on the way back. Didn't buy it that way, but unfortunately when we packed things up, got a little crushed. So I sold it for $15.99. Next item is this Panini Optic basketball card box. Sold for $119.99. Picked that up several months ago for about $40 in a group deal of boxes that I bought, so this was a good sale. Next is these two Yankees 1973 scorecard programs. They were pretty beat up. I put them together. Normally they'll sell for $10, $12, maybe $15 a piece in good condition. These were a little rough, so I put them together, sold for $14.99 shipped for the pair. This next item is another item from my Peanuts purchase. Now this, all of a sudden the last few days, this stuff's been flying off the shelves. This is a Christmas set. There's two different sets. Each has, I think, 3 figures and a bunch of Christmas accessories, a Christmas tree, and stuff like that. This sold for $79.99 shipped. I paid $8 a piece for the sets, and it is a big bulky box that they're going to go in. Again, I already shipped it. It cost me about $21 to ship. So still a good profit overall, but it could have been a little better if the shipping was a little less. Again, I always like it when they're in California and I can ship because it cost me like $10. This one went to, I think, Iowa. So whoever in Iowa got this, I hope you like it. The last eBay item was this Mike Piazza card. Now, the buyer hasn't paid for it yet. He's actually local, just probably 3 miles away from me. I could probably just drive over there and give it to him if he wanted to pay for it. But I'm always worried about buyers that don't pay right away. Usually eBay, it's pretty quick, maybe a day. But if you get into that second day, it makes you start to worry a little bit. Overall, I have a really good track record for people paying for their items. I might have one item every 3 months that doesn't get paid for. Now, I probably have several a month that people buy, regret their purchase, send me an email, then say, hey, cancel my order. And that's no problem. I have no problem doing that. Just cancel me. Just contact me. I'll cancel your order, relist the item. It's all good. No worries. All right, Amazon had 2 items sell. I had a Logitech trackball mouse for $29.99. Originally, I had this priced a lot higher. I thought it was going to do really well. Marked it down a few bucks to get the sale. $29.99 sold. The last item is a really good buy. This I bought for $3 probably about 4 months ago. I bought several of these train simulator PC games. This one did really well. $89.99 on Amazon. Yeah, there's none on there. I mean, I had the only new one available, so I priced it really high. Got a great return at $89.99. So that's all I have right now. That's all that's sold and shipped. I have some others that have sold today, but again, we'll show all those on Monday. I want to show you one quick thing that I picked up. Went out Friday. I bought one item on Friday. This was it. I went to 3 stores and I found one item. And that's kind of how thrifting is. I mean, you're not going to find stuff in every store every time. You're not always finding stuff that's going for $150 that you're buying for $10. It just doesn't happen every stop. But it does happen. So you got to keep at it. This is a Oregon Scientific grilling oven thermometer. Put it a little closer so you can get a look at it. I listed this on Amazon for $159.99. I'll probably also cross-list it on eBay. I just started doing that on some higher price items, just having that second avenue to try to sell it rather than just rely on Amazon or just rely on eBay. So I'm going to cross-list it. Odds of it selling at both sites at the same time are pretty slim. So I just got to remember that I got to go and remove it out of my inventory. Each one I put a little sticky note on here that says that I have it cross-listed just to remind myself. I paid $10 for this. It's going to sell for $159.99 eventually. All right, now let's talk about those death piles. Every reseller has one. I haven't met a reseller that doesn't have a death pile of some size. It might only be this big. It could be a whole garage full of stuff. But what I've started doing is if I've had an item either in my garage or in storage that hasn't been listed, that literally I just bought and put in the back corner and I'm just been ignoring it. If it's been there for 6 months, I need to get rid of it because it's obviously not that important to me. So this happens quite a bit. I have quite a few bulky items that were purchased that I intended to sell or tried to sell, and they just didn't. So they're just taking up space and just making me move around them, step around them, and just getting in the way constantly. So what I do is I work with a local auction house. Almost every area has got one that sells items in box lots. They might sell collectibles, toys, games, clothes, anything you can think of. It's called a box lot auction. The one that I work with is Mesa Auction. They've been around for a long time. I've been dealing with them for years. So what I did is a couple weeks ago I took a bunch of stuff over there, filled up the back of my car, and just dumped it off. I don't care what it goes for. I mean, obviously I want it to go for as much money as I can, but the reality is having it gone is worth it. If it sold for $100 and it's all gone, great. If it sold for $300, great. Now I did really well this last time. I had a few items sell for a lot more than I thought they would, so I got a great return. Sometimes if you're at the auction and you're watching stuff selling, it's selling for $2 and $3 and you kind of get a little upset. But again, trust me, if you have a death pile and you have big stuff and you know you're not going to get to it, move on from it. Find a source, have a garage sale, do something. Put a big bulk lot out on Craigslist. Find a way to get rid of it, free yourself of that stress of having that huge death pile, and move on. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching. I know I've had a few subscribers come in, and I always appreciate you watching, especially all the way to the end like this. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like my videos. All right, I'll see you next time.